It's Wednesday, Klaus here. It's time for another basic Davinci Resolve tutorial. It's Wednesday, Klaus here. It's time for another basic Davinci Resolve tutorial.
So I believe you have heard that line a couple of times before. In this episode of Basic Wednesday, we're going to have a look at how to green screen. And in fact, in Davinci Resolve, you can do this in 3 different ways. You can do this in the Edit page, in the Color page, and in the Fusion tab. In this video, we're going to have a look at how to do it in the Edit tab and also how to do that in the Color tab. So let's get right to it. So first off, I'm going to mute my track. I'm going to select the clip and I'm going to Effects Library, and I'll go into my Open Effects, and I'm just going to right key up here. And here I have my 3D key. I'm going to add that into my clip. And then I'll simply go up to the inspector after I shut down the effects library. I'll go into the effects and first off, make sure that you have the FX selected right here. Otherwise, you can't key anything out. So first off, let's start by just making a line here. And now we have taken all of the colors we want. We have a despell if we want to take out the green of the shot, and that we absolutely do want. Okay, so this is kind of the basic we are doing right now. So what I want to do actually now, I want to go into my matte finesse, and I want to zoom in a bit and see if we could do a better job with the changing the black levels here. Just a little bit. Also, we are going to clean the whites. And we have some radios, and we can change the black clip and the white clip also. If we change the black clip, we can see that we are making things a bit more blackish. And we're taking out this thing we want here. Okay, so what if I want to remove some of this stuff here? First off, I am going to put in a garbage matte. And that's just, I want to key out everything up here and the stuff here because I don't need that. So I'll go into my garbage matte. And right now there is nothing here. So I'm going to change this into a rectangle. I am going to invert my selection. So you see right here, something like that. Should be good. Great. So I'm just going to toggle off the effect here. So now I have keyed out the green screen of the shot, and there's nothing behind me right now. So I'm just going to move up my clip here a track. Then I'll go into my effects library, and in this case, I'm just going to use a generator. So I'll go into my generators and I'll go into a solid color. I'm going to add the solid color on the first video track or underneath the green screen clip. Going to select the solid color, and I'm going to change the color to yellow or something like that, maybe. So now we have a super yellow background. Maybe that's a little too much. Maybe we want to do something like that, or we want to have a blue background. I see these things are very popular on YouTube with these blue backgrounds. No matter what color you actually want, you can change it in here, and you have a totally different look from the green screen clip before. Of course, you could also put in other things like that. Okay, so let's go to the next way of doing this, and this is in the color tab. So I'm going to select my second green screen clip here. I'll go into the color, and here we have the nodes, as we know from the color page. Of course, you can do the things in this node, but I am usually always making a second node. I'm going to do that by Option S. And the way of doing a green screen in the color page is a little different. So the way you would do this in the color page is we're going to take our qualifier, and then we go here and change this from HSL to 3D. And then we are going to do it like we did in the edit page. We're going to do a line. And right now you can't see anything. That's because you need to invert your clip, and you can do that right here. So now the clip is actually inverted, but you still can't see anything. I'm also going to push despill here, like that, and now it's getting a little bit better. You can see up in the note what you're doing. And also we could denoise the thing and clean the blacks a little, like we did in the other one. Also a little bit of denoising. I'm not going to use too much time on this, but you can definitely make it look a lot better here. So the thing you would do now is you're going to right click, and then you're going to add in an alpha out. And with that selected, you're going to connect this blue, you're going to connect this to the blue line. And we are also going to toggle off the effect here. And then we need to go back to the edit page, because we do need to have some kind of thing underneath, because we have made this to an alpha. So let's just copy paste the solid color. For the sake of this tutorial, let's change the color to, let's say, yellow, like that. And then we'll go to our clip here, and now we have a yellow background. Of course, we do need to, again, do a garbage matte, and we can do that, of course, in the color page. I'm going to go into the mask, and I'm just going to take a curve mask here, and I'm just going to pretty fast just do a rough cut here. Of course, you could do this with a rectangle or something like that, but I just prefer to do it this way. And then if there is some movement, you have to animate the mask, but I don't think there is any. So I'm going to take off my mask here, and then I can see I have some problems here, mainly because I need to feather out my masks a little bit, but also because it's not clean enough. And the way to do that would be to go back to the qualifier, and now we can change the blacks like that. I'm going to change the white. I'm going to put in some denoise, again, bumping up the blacks, something like that. Again, a little with the white here, a little less denoising. So here we have a yellow background. Again, here we have a green screen shot fixed in the edit page. It's done pretty fast, of course, and of course you could refine the edges a lot more than I did right here. But as you see, it is two different ways of doing the exact same thing. Anyway, I do hope you found this little video useful. If you did, please hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, share it with your friends if you think it would help them out, and if you want to be notified every time there's a new video on this channel, please hit that bell icon down in the corner. Until next time, keep filming, keep learning, and keep sharing.